Hello, my good people. Thank you so much for the support that you have been giving me all this duration that I have been starting this channel up to now. I really like to appreciate your humbleness, your patience, and your support, especially in the comment section, whereby we have been journeying all through in good faith. And today, I am very happy to come through because most of the people do not know who have been behind this content, but today I'm very glad to come through to inform you that I'll be doing something different, and so it is a high time to introduce you to something new. I am very sure and I hope that you people will continue supporting me. You will continue enjoying, and we are looking forward to more days of growing together. And please continue commenting and giving me your support as you have always been doing. Enjoy watching. And my good people, we are all aware about what have been happening in our country. It is all over, and it is about the state of our nation right away. And to be precise, last week on Wednesday, Kenya has witnessed a mega demonstration that nobody expected it will happen the way it happened. This led by Azimio la Umoja leaders, Honorable Raila Odinga and others like Honorable Martha Karua. It turned out to be a countrywide rally whereby several counties demonstrated, and approximately 20 counties joined the demonstrations. And maybe most of us are just hearing about the demonstrations, but we are not sure about the reasons as to why the demonstrations are going viral like this. And something that has caught my attention so much, it is about the recent update which was given by Honorable Raila Amollo Odinga about the demonstration that will be held coming next week, and it will be a threat because we can see the demonstration will start on Wednesday and it will continue up to Friday. And this is the longest day, this is the longest time that we can see, and starting from Wednesday up to Friday, going forward is weekend, and it will be very long days. And so, my people, let me take you through the reasons as to why these demonstrations are happening. We all know about the food prices, and the first reasons as to why the demonstration is very big across the nation is the food prices. It is true, everybody is complaining about the high food prices, especially the so-called unga, whereby it is a staple food in Kenya and everybody is consuming it. We are complaining about it, and it is the big reasons that have brought these demonstrations. We can see another one, it is high cost of living. Sorry. The high cost of living is affecting everyone. It does not exclude anybody, whether you are working class, you are a hustler, you are an unemployed. It does not discriminate anybody. The high living standard is constant because everybody in Kenya must work hard, extremely hard, to contribute to the economy of Kenya. And we see people are really striving. And considering the recent situation of Kenya, whereby the filing of the tax and the KRA returns is compulsory. And so, looking closely about the cost of living, it is really bringing a lot of tension to every Kenyan. We also have the finance bill, and the finance bill has just blew hot air in Kenya because considering all the things that had been highlighted in the finance bill that had been proposed by His Excellency President William Samoei Ruto. It was something that was really, really disliked by the opposition. And not only opposition, but even the citizens. And so it have been stopped for now. The bill is not in progress, it has been stopped. But this is also the big reason behind the demonstration. Another reason that can be seen behind this demonstration is the brutality of the police officers experienced in the last week's demonstration. A lot of people were injured, especially the youth. A total number of almost 600 citizens were arrested countrywide. Some of them lost their lives through the bullets, and some of them experienced the big injuries and they are receiving medications in different places of the country. And so the next week's demonstration, it can be catalyzed by the previous reaction of the police officers who were sent to control the demonstration. We can also see Mr. Raila Amollo Odinga, maybe he is trying to bring up a discussion whereby it will bring the two sides together, and this is the opposition and the government. And we can see by all the means, the government of the day is really, really rejecting the issue of handshake, but the opposition is pushing for that handshake. And maybe we cannot, the opposition cannot term this talk or this conversation as handshake, as people know, but they might be wanting handshake but in another way, or they want a conversation but it might result to handshake. And since the government is not ready to listen to their plea, this is another reason for the demonstration. Then we can imagine if Raila had won the elections, then it means peace could prevail everywhere. And so, since he lost the elections in 2022, this is the big reason as to why demonstrations are all over. And also, Raila is known to be a man who does not want to lose, and he does not want to show his supporters that he is weak. And so, by pushing the demonstrations daily and giving updates on how he has changed his mind in the demonstration, this shows that his supporters, they have faith in him, and therefore he does not want to become a loser. Those are the possible reasons as to why the demonstration is still pressing on. I don't know about your views, but you can send me your comments in the comment section. I usually read all of them and I will respond to them. And so a big question is being posed here, because it is the right of every Kenyan maybe to go for demonstration, but peaceful demonstration. We have the right of picketing, demonstration, and even expressing ourselves, our minds in a peaceful way. And the Azimio coalition is doing the perfect thing that they are supposed to do, but it is not in a peaceful way. And the question here comes, how is the government working hard or doing to stop the demonstrations that is becoming hot every day in Kenya? How will the president stop the demonstrations? There are several possible ways to stop these demonstrations, but before we can consider the possible ways to stop the demonstrations, we should also look at the impact of the steps that might be taken to curb the demonstration. And the first step is by arresting all these ringleaders who are supporting, sponsoring, arranging, and doing anything to support the demonstrations. And these people who are supporting They are funding and everything in these demonstration campaigns. There are these leaders like Honorable Raila Amollo Odinga, Honorable Martha Karua. We also have other leaders who are very, very silent in this thing, but they are facilitating the demonstration. We also have some of the MPs and other people who were previously in the government, Honorable the likes of Honorable Oparanya, who was previously the governor of Kakamega County, who is deep into this demonstration. And so, if arresting these people will be the first thing to curb or to stop the demonstration, will it bear any fruit or will it stop the demonstration? That is the first way that the government can use to stop the demonstration. That is by arresting the leaders who are funding, facilitating, supporting, and anything to do with the demonstration. What about the common wananchi who are coming out in huge masses, especially the youths? What can happen to them? Can the government accommodate all these people who are demonstrating all over? Will they be arrested, all of them, if their leaders are also arrested? If arresting is the only solution to curb the demonstration? And the question here comes again, will Kenya be at peace when their leaders like Honorable Raila Amollo Odinga, who is known as the people's president, how will his people react when he is arrested? How will his people behave? Will the demonstration stop? Will everything go well because the leader has been arrested? I don't know what can happen because the reaction can be very, very violent, and we cannot even want to see anything that is worse than what happened. And the remaining question is, what is the worst thing that the government can do to Raila Amolo Odinga and his supporters in this nation so that to end these dramas of demonstration and other things? We don't know what next, but according to the president's speech, we can use, according to the president's speech, we can see that he is no longer ready to entertain the opposition so that anything can continue to bring a lot of losses. And if we compare the losses that have happened from the last week's demonstration, we can see the impact is negative. There is nothing that has brought any fruit. Just to rush on the effect, we can see the businesses were closed down, and that means that the country underwent a lot of loss since no enough tax was collected. And we can also see there was a lot of effect to the institution like schools, whereby students were really disturbed and they did not attend their educations well. We can also see that the transportation sector, people could not travel or board buses and matatus to arrive their various destinations, and this was because of the demonstration. We can also see that there was a lot of insecurities because amongst the demonstrators, there was another group which was going with them, or the same demonstrators who were indulging themselves in theft and even in burning down the properties of the owners who have used a lot of energy to invest in these properties. We can also see that a lot of tension has happened because there are also people who have lost their lives, others who are left with serious injuries. Some of the students even did not go back to school because they were lost on their way. And measuring on these negative impacts that have been brought by the demonstrations, we can see that the worst is yet to happen because if it was only one day demonstration and everything happened in one day, which was no longer good at all, there was no any successful impact. What about the 3-day demonstration that has been arranged starting from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, knowing very well that Saturday and Sunday is on weekend and the people are not going for job. People should relax in their houses. And what will happen? Maybe it can be a double loss of what we experienced last week. Simply because maybe if the theft was done only in one day and millions of properties were destroyed, then it means that in 3 days, the worst will happen. And we are not expecting the least because the government has promised to keep us on toes and to provide security and to make sure that no harm will happen again. I don't know about your views about what will come to happen next week, but kindly send me your opinions, send me your comments, and I will appreciate so much. Otherwise, thank you for watching, thank you for your support, and continue following this channel for more updates because information is power. Stay informed for a peaceful environment. Good day.